Come on and get your sign. Come on and get your sign.
You know who's got the hardest job tonight? Javier Bardem and his wife are both nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't win. He is praying that Will Smith wins. Like, please, Lord. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay. Okay.
Bruh, we got to talk about it, y'all. We got to talk about it. We're gonna go back one more time. We're gonna go back one more time. This is the most insane moment in television history. It gotta be. And this is absolutely real. And I'm finna break it down. So I'm gonna play one more time.
You know who's got the hardest job tonight? Javier Bardem and his wife are both nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't win. He is praying that Will Smith wins. Like, please, Lord. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay. Okay.
Y'all, that was all the way real. Now let me tell you, I'm gonna break this one down. The big question is Will Smith gonna have to apologize for this? Now, a lot of y'all gonna sit here and say, he talked about that man's wife. But let me tell you what was behind that slap. That slap was a frustration slap. See, everybody knows that Will Smith, his image is everything to him. And he's been going through a lot over the past few years when it comes to his image and how people view him. Mainly because of what's going on between him and his wife and another person that we're not gonna name. So let's talk about this. Chris Rock is a comedian, okay? He called her a bald head G.I. Joe, basically. And you could see it all over Jada's face. You could see all over her face that she was not feeling it. And a lot of folks are going to say, oh, well, Will, he laughed. You know, I don't understand, or I don't get it. Look, Will had to laugh that one off. He had to laugh it off because you're at the Oscars, and in order to get up on that stage, you can't go up there impulsive. You can't go up there on 100 trying to slap or beat somebody up because you want to be able to get on that stage and get that slap off right. So he, you know, I'm just, that's funny. Let me walk my behind up on stage because I ain't never did no stuff like this before. Wham! That's what happened. I really don't know who's more wrong in this situation. I'm gonna be real, because I'm gonna tell you what, man. I'm gonna say the most unpopular opinion statement. Will knew who to slap. Let's just say that. He would never slap Chris Rock. He would never slap Cat Williams like that. Never. He would never slap Kevin Hart like that. Never. He would never slap Dave Chappelle like that. Never. So why slap Chris Rock? All right. Now, I understand. This is Will's wife. He's fed up. He's making a grand statement to the world, like, look, this is not only for you, Chris Rock. This is for the rest of the world, and I gotta do it to this degree to let you know and let the rest of y'all know to stop playing with me. I get it. I totally get it. But also, man, I think Will probably, the question is he gonna have to apologize for this? Because yeah, this is great entertainment. Great entertainment. I mean, it got us all talking right now. But in the same token, I personally feel like Chris Rock wasn't all that wrong. The only reason why Chris Rock was slapped is because Chris Rock is known to not be someone who rolled with a lot of folks. Like you got Kevin Hart, for example. Had Will Smith slap Kevin Hart has enough people around him that's gonna de-escalate that situation or get on top of that situation after the aftermath. It's gonna happen. Cat Williams is the type of person that rolled that way. Will Smith rolled up on somebody who he knew was not going to basically fight back. And like I said, I'm not saying he's wrong, but if I had to pick someone who was more wrong in this situation, I gotta say Will. I just gotta say Will, man. Now, it's hard. It's really, really hard, man, because you should never talk about a man's wife, but everybody talking about your wife out here, bro. And maybe it's the level of celebrity of what it's like, because when you're at a certain status, there are certain people that you just won't let get away with things, because y'all have an understanding that, look, man, we on a certain level, we make a certain amount of money, we see each other all the time, we done been seeing each other all the time, we done dap each other up. You and I know not to play with each other. So I can understand in the sense of why he took it to that level with Chris Rock. But also, it's just unfortunate because Chris Rock took one of the greatest slaps of all time on television. I mean, I've never seen no slap like that. I mean, not even in person. That's a slap you get put in the ground for. It is. So, we don't know how this situation gonna turn out, man. We gonna hear more about this in the future. I can guarantee we're gonna hear more about this in the future. And I'm gonna tell you what, had Chris Rock responded back with violence, I can for sure tell you the politics would have started operating against him. Hollywood will get rid of Chris Rock way before they'll get rid of Will Smith. That's just how it works. Will Smith make these white folks too much money for them to even consider trying to punish Will. That won't happen. As you can see, he went up, and this is a whole black man that went on stage and slapped the mess out of another black man at the Oscars. And they didn't do nothing about it? Nah. I'm pretty sure phone calls has been made, emails been sent, agents are talking, executives are all talking right now. They all drinking tea, drinking wine. Long Island, they're doing something, eating lamb together, trying to figure out how are we going to prevent a situation like this from happening again, because these Negroes are out of line. We're not going to do anything to Will, but how do we prevent this? And unfortunately, it makes it bad for the sake of comedy, because although a comedian may be out of bounds for what they say, with some things they say, it really pours into the category of how people are very sensitive these days amongst comedians. Comedians can't even be who they are. They can't say the things that they want to say because we live a cancel culture. So if anything, this is going to restrict how comedians project their jokes now. Even more. So I can see politics running its courses and doing its thing around jokesters, when it comes to public events like this, worldwide events. I can see it all day long. Like I said, I don't think they're going to do anything to Will Smith. I think he's going to eventually apologize. I think he is. I think he will. I think he's going to at least apologize. And will we be able to hear that apology? I don't think so. But, I mean, just don't be surprised if something happens to Chris Rock as far as him getting punished by the dominant society. Because they already trying to figure out how they're going to de-escalate the situation, how this is not going to ever happen again. I can assure you that's what they're working on. It's entertainment at its finest. They're making their money. A lot of people are making their money right now. But we can't have these Negroes out here doing that, not that. So what y'all think, man? What y'all think about the situation? This was hella entertaining at its finest. And it's all good in the field when somebody want to threaten and say they're gonna slap you, but y'all see somebody actually got slapped. So that's why you gotta watch how you move out here, man. You can't be projecting yourself out here in the industry or around the world like you're just someone to be touched like that or to be played with like that. You let another grown man slap you on television like that? Nah. Words are one thing, but until them hands get to touching each other, that's where the line is crossed. No grown man should be able to be able to sit there and accept a slap like that. I don't care what I say. I'm up here doing a job, bro. And that's what it is. So I think I speak on behalf of a lot of comedians, and I'm pretty sure they will agree with me. They would say, well, had that been me and Will would just got it in right there on stage, and they would just had to black out the TVs and black out the broadcasting. So, what y'all think about this?